Really? We're drinking out of the toilet now?
You got the touch. You got the power. Yeah. After all is said and done, you
What are those guys? Shouldn't be this long to find a bunch of Pokemon. Oh. Jack, where have you been?
Pikachu.
You guys want me to do more videos? Okay, on what? I did the suitcase. I did Joe Schmo show. That was a pain. Not because of the company, because it was long. What else do you want me to do?
Pikachu.
You want me to paint something. Okay, what do you want me to paint?
Pikachu.
You have a crush on Primus?
Pikachu. Pikachu.
Okay. Is that it? Just Primus?
Pikachu.
You have a son?
Pikachu.
What do you mean Orko? I have plenty of plush Orkos and toys.
Pikachu. Pikachu.
Wait. You named your kid Orko? Well, I named my cat Driel, so I guess I can't complain. Okay. No promises. Let's see what I can do. Hey guys, it's the Geek again. My buddy Jack has kind of given me an ultimatum, and he wants me to paint him a picture of his son. So we're gonna do another crafting episode. We're doing basically painting here. So what you're gonna need is a pencil. Make sure it's a pencil, not a pen. Probably a pencil sharpener, ruler, paint, canvas of some sort. You're gonna need a place to squirt the paint out for mixing and stuff. You're gonna need a cup with You're gonna need a place to mix all that paint. You're gonna need a cup with water to rinse out your brush, and I have to get some paper towels because you also need something to dry off your brush after each using. If you don't dry it off every time you clean it up, it's going to get all crusty and gross, and you don't want that. And I am cleaning up a spill I just made. It's messy here. Okay. Oh wow, that made a big mess. Okay, well I got that dabbed off. So what we're going to be doing is a kind of a variation of that perler bead stuff I told you about. The way you start is you take the pencil and the ruler and you make a grid. Make a grid of squares. I used not the inch, but the other side. I don't know what it is because that ruler is broken in half. But anyway, you're going to make a square grid, kind of like a giant tic-tac-toe board. And you're going to want to number it so you know how many rows are each way. And make sure whenever you're drawing this stuff, draw it very, very lightly. Because if you don't, it's going to show up in the painting. And I have had trouble every time I do this, it still shows up in the painting. But I think that will go away if you paint multiple times. What color was this? Looks like a mix of some sort. Maybe it was just this. I think it was just this. So I'm just putting the finishing touches on this one because you guys don't want to see me paint the whole picture. That would take forever, even on the highest speed. And my paintbrush got hard. Damn it. So yeah, I'm trying to use this paintbrush, but I let it dry. I had to leave in a hurry, and my brush kind of dried on it. So, trying to use it. I'm hoping I can just rinse it and it'll clean itself out. But yeah, I'm almost done with this one. And what you want to do before you do any of this is find a pattern or something you think you can do. This is the way I'm painting these specific paintings. Obviously, you can paint however you want, whatever you want, whenever you want, and all that. But for this specific video, we're doing a kind of pixel painting, and my brush feels a little better. So I've got the actual character painted out, and I'm just doing the backing. So what we're going to need is some light blue. So that's black, we don't want that. We want some blue. And some white. Apparently this is Chinese white. I don't understand what that means. But we just put those right on top of each other. Use the brush to mix it up. And I swear I'm not getting a show on PBS. And that looks about right. I've painted most of this already, so I had to remake this shade. So right now I'm just getting the background and filling in some gaps. I kind of like the way I paint in the way that I leave a little bit of white in between the colors. And that's not really intentional, but I think it's my own little style, so I'm a little proud of that idea. One thing you really got to make sure to be careful of is to not get the colors together. Now I'm lucky because I let half of this dry, or most of it dry, so my colors aren't going to mix, but your colors will if you paint one color and then go right to the next. So you need a little more of this blue-white mix. Well, I need a lot more. But I'm almost done, and I'm just filling up the background. And I'm not doing anything specifically artsy about it. It's just a plain sky blue. At least that's the shade I'm trying to go for. And one thing I do like also about doing the background last is that if your edges got too far out, like the colors kind of bled through farther than you want it to, just let it dry, and then you can use another color to go over it if you need to. I'm using watercolor paints on these casket canvases. Panel Series 3 8x10 canvas panels. I'll show a picture of it later. And there's really nothing too difficult about it. I mean, you're gonna make mistakes. I made a mistake on this one. I was trying to do all of one color right away, and sometimes when you do that, you have to count out the squares to make sure you don't paint the wrong squares, and I miscounted, and my colors got all goofed up, and that can kind of show even after you painted over it and all that. So I'm just hoping I cleaned it up enough where it's not really too noticeable. I'm going to need a lot more of this blue. I really don't want to have to make more of it. I hate wasting paint. When you're painting, one thing you want to do to conserve paint is, if you can help it, do long strokes. Get as much of the paint off the brush and onto the canvas as you can. And if there's too much excess paint after that, just go blah blah blah, dab it on the thing where you're mixing the paint and whatnot. And find out what I do with my brush and mix that up. Mix, mix, mix. Isn't that great? Isn't that pretty? No. And you're never going to get the exact same shade twice when you mix. But for the backgrounds, that's okay. It gives the sky a kind of, because I'm doing the background of a sky, basically, it gives it a real uneven quality. Like, maybe those are just really, really blue clouds or something. And I kind of like that. You don't have to like that. Nobody's holding it against you. So basically that's how I do it. Now, I can't tell you how to paint. I can't see an image painted and not like it and say, oh, that's not art, that's just garbage, because it's not. If you like it, then like it. Don't worry about what I or anyone else has to say about it. You can paint however you want. Whether you're good or bad on it is basically your own opinion. If you think you can do better, then try again and do better. I honestly think I did alright, and, well, maybe not completely alright. Can you tell what this is? If you can, please tell me in the comments below. And I am going to give Jack a picture of his son. Apparently, this is Orko. I didn't name him, don't ask me. Okay, Jack, I painted it. Will you tell the Bulbasaur to stop drinking out of the toilet now?
You got the touch. You got